Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, and I am back again with another reaction to One Piece. We are here for chapter 1155. We're gonna be on break next week, but that's okay. Oda been killing it. That last chapter, you already know, Rock's Davey Back has been revealed, face reveal, and also confirmation / reveal that he is the father of current Yonko Blackbeard. So obviously we've seen some more of Loki's backstory and just, you know, how he mentally, just getting inside his head, seeing how he's feeling. You know, how everybody in the goddamn Elbaf nation, island, kingdom, land, whatever you want to call it, they hate him. They hate him. His father doesn't, but everybody else, and besides Hydrogen's mother, everybody else hates him. So there's that. I wonder when we're gonna meet his, whoever that is that he's been talking to on the phone. I wonder when we'll meet that character. Who is that character to him? And I guess Jarl probably is the only other character that probably doesn't dislike Loki and whatnot. I'll fix my camera a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Rock shit. This chapter, I have not been spoiled, but I just kept seeing, you know, One Piece chapter, hashtag One Piece 1155 everywhere, and people were like, oh my god, Oda, and I just scroll past. So we are here, man. I don't want to get spoiled on One Piece, especially not now in the final saga. Hell no. I'll be damned if I do. All right, we here though. Okay, Luffy on the front cover of Jump, everywhere on the front cover. Ain't no other character from, well, there's a few characters from other series. One or a few of them, yeah, but he got main stage. All right, so Oda's author notes: Cuppy Noodle, super cute. Great mascots are still popping up. Gyaru Cat is super adorable. All right, Frankie Oda. This is Elbaf, but Pops ain't here. He's on a voyage. So yeah, that's when he for one, he ended up beating Loki's ass. Especially, we saw the part where he had asked, can he join him? He said, nah, and just whooped his ass. But we also seen him ask him where his father was, and like, he had two questions for him. The one thing I want to say though about Rocks, I know a lot of people were saying like his when he was going like this with his fingers, that they were thinking if he had the Opi no Mi fruit, because like Law and that, you know what I'm saying, or if he had the Chop fruit because he cut the mountain. Like, people are just, I don't know. I hope it'd be cool if we get the reveal here, the Devil Fruit reveal here, but it'll be fine nonetheless though. You're all puny humans. This is the first I've ever seen one moving around for real. How cute. Hang on. Did you just say, Pops, you're Harold's kid? Indeed. So, chapter 1155, The Rock's Pirates. Okay. I'm guessing he can still be reached even if he's away, right? What's your name? Loki. Alright, Loki. Just do what I tell you. Head on home and get someone to send urgent word to your pops. Tell him to say, Loki has been seriously hurt. You've got to return to Elbaf at once. Watch your mouth. Do I look like I take orders from a human? You seriously expect my father to drop everything just because I'm hurt? Yeah, right. Besides, someone as weak looking as you has no right to boss me around. Uh-oh. I immediately looked at that next panel. That nigga, he is coding. He's using Conqueror's Hockey on his fucking child. I mean, he disrespected him, but goddamn, it's a child. Rock's swordsmanship was renowned for his brutal impact akin to a giant hammer or cannon fire. Okay. Here's another thing I like about the differences between Rocks and Blackbeard. Obviously, like, from what they are, what they do, what they stand for, we can see the similarities, right? But I like this alone, swordsmanship. We know Blackbeard doesn't use swords, you know. He uses whatever he has, honestly, like the little claws he had and all that shit. But like, I just like that difference off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, make these characters different. Just like with Roger and Luffy, don't make them exactly the same. Or even like with Luffy and Dragon, you know, obviously we don't know too much about Dragon, but there's like almost no similarities between the two aside from them being on that like freedom type, liberation type tip, you know. It was said to blow everything in the surrounding vicinity away. Yeah, god damn. Vohaha. Okay. And look, he got a different laugh. It's not even Zehaha. It's Vohaha. There we have it. Loki has been seriously hurt. Wow. It's funny because he did say it. He said this we was gonna fake it and say that you was hurt to get your daddy over here. But since you was saying, oh, I ain't doing that, man, and you look weak, he said, all right, let me do it for real. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Harold's path crossed with the madman once before. Okay. It happened during the reverie that year. And now, oh, yeah, that was the other thing, too. Last chapter, Rox killed a admiral. And I know a lot of people was talking about that. And like, oh, what the fuck? Even before he officially became a pirate, even though we know here that it is the Rox Pirates. But still, early on, at some point, a fucking admiral. He kills an admiral. Like, who just does something like that, right? But someone attacked and kidnapped 5 of the kings. Unbelievable. That big man in black has to be the culprit. The lives of those sovereigns cannot be used to extort Mu. No kidding, but it threw the Holy Land into total chaos, didn't it? Rox is working with Emu? Like, you're here. This is Rox, right? This is Rox. I see the streaks in his hair, the little dreadlocks or whatever that he got. The incident would be the first and last of its kind. An intruder made it all the way into the flower room, hidden deep within the Holy Land. So he intruded. Is that Gunko or maybe her mother? Because she got the different color eyes. Could be Gunko. I don't know. She might be older. But it might be. It's either from her family or her. Either or. The man claimed to be a Davy Jonesian pirate. He knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment, so he withdrew with these words. Just wait. One day I'll be back. That's insane that he was there. He intruded, talked to Emu, and dipped out. I get like, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. Rox is for real top one. Like in terms of like aura, he's number one. He is number one. He is the greatest. He is the greatest. Aside from like Joy Boy, even though we don't know. I mean, we know enough. Like he's him, but no, Rox is him. He is him. He's him. Timothy himself. Naturally, this incident would never be brought to light. Ironically, on that very day, there was another intruder in the Holy Land. Who the fuck else? Look, it's so much bigger than a normal giant. I want it as a slave. No, we should kill it and have it stuffed. Guards, protect the nobles. Hot. Oh, Harold, okay. Hot. I'm sorry, the negotiations went south. And I know trespassing is a crime, but isn't all this going a bit too far? Who the fuck is burning them, though? Don't let that King Napper get away. King Napper? That wasn't me, I swear. An admiral was murdered. The culprit ran towards the castle. Proceed with caution. And then they rocked. That's when they crossed paths right there. It's just one thing after the other. Seize that big un. Damn, that sounds like a fucking derogatory word. Some term and shit. That must be the guy who kidnapped the kings. How dare he use me as a scapegoat? I'll show him. A giant in the Holy Land. Don't your kind lurk in the boonies? Ooh, yeah. Damn, that big ass fucking sword. Pause. But yeah, I like that clash. The clashes in One Piece are always like some of the best parts of fights is always the clashes. Whether somebody comes in to save the day, like Rayleigh coming in to save Zoro and Kizaru was about to kill him. When Luffy and Doflamingo, when Doflamingo was about to go get lost, like, and then obviously Whitebeard, Roger, all these Luffy, Lucci, like all of them. Anyway, that was fire. Vohaha, state your name. Bada, it's Harold. I'm Rox. Angle your next strike towards the town. They'll enslave you if you get caught. Huh? Why? The clash between the two strangers blew away everyone within a 5-kilometer radius. Don't ask questions. How do I get to Elbaf? The New World is that way. If you survive this, let's meet again, Harold. Don't be ridiculous, as if I'd ever associate with a criminal like you. What the? Are you seriously just going to jump off the ledge or jump off the edge? Rox had taken down a Navy admiral just moments earlier. That is fucking ridiculous. What is his bounty? I see this fucking pet. What is his bounty right here? Tell me, what is his bounty right here? What is his bounty? I see them zero. What the fuck is his bounty? I know he probably had to have the craziest bounty of all time. He literally intruded the fucking flower room. Ain't nobody's been to Emu's room that we know of. Like, not a single person. We haven't seen a single person enter that room. Despite all the efforts to save him, the Admiral did not survive. It was deemed the most grievous of sins. In the blink of an eye, Rock's infamy boomed. The event sent a powerful shock throughout the seas. I've said this before. I don't remember when and why I said it, but I do remember saying that I feel like Rox is like maybe it was from Kuma's backstory with the God Valley incident. I said that Rox, he comes off as very, like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's a connection with him and Joy Boy in a way. I don't know what it could be, but it's something. He must have like found some of Joy Boy's like poneglyphs he left behind, information, something, weapons, ship, anything. I really feel like he's probably a big fan of Joy Boy, because we already got people who are a big fan of Nika, but imagine somebody that's a fan of Joy Boy specifically, you know? And just the fact that he even like saw Emu, right? You know, and all this stuff, like, it's much bigger than. This chapter is insane. I just gotta say that. My mind's all over the place. It's insane. I'm gonna keep on continuing. Sometime later, Ugua, a ship carrying a great amount of celestial tribute to Mary Joie, was attacked. The gates of justice were destroyed and the attacker fled the scene. The stolen funds were later used to support Rock's pirates' activities. Until that point, Rox had always acted against the world government, but after that, he started to target pirates too. Roger. Probably gonna talk about Roger. That is it, but he started out against the world government, though. That's interesting. Before he became a pirate, because Rox always came off to me as a pirate who just so happened to be very strong, and then now he's wrapped into the entire world type thing. But no, he started with attacking the world government and then became a pirate. It's kind of like the reverse of Joy Boy, because Joy Boy, we knew he was the first pirate, and then whatever else we don't know the actual order of how things happened with Joy Boy, but we knew that he was a pirate first. That's how it comes off to, before being like a rebel, or maybe both at the same time, whatever. But one of them bounties he got, the people he got on the wanted posters. In the world of pirates, there exists a long-standing tradition known as a Davey Back fight. Okay, yep. Pirate crews will compete in a series of matches, wagering their flags or even their crewmates in a truly ruthless game. Rox uses tradition to build his entire crew. They've got an amazing guy. You'll lose it when you see him. They had won many scoundrels to their side before they even had a flag. After that, that's it. They made their way to Elbath. Elbath Quest Castle. I said Quest. I always say Quest. Alice Castle. Oh no, I rushed home as fast as I could, but I'm glad you already turned the corner on your recovery. Thank goodness. I know that you're strong, Loki. But you shouldn't wander in the realm of the dead. You got lucky escaping with nothing more than that after falling off that cliff. There's plenty more dangers just lurking deeper inside. Dad really came back? It has to be a coincidence. He couldn't have come for me. Damn, that's another thing with Loki, man. Like, his dad actually does care about him, and he don't know that because everybody else hates him. That's tough. Rox, I've heard all about your crimes. What are you doing here? I missed you, Harold. You got to join my. I like Rox. I like Rox a lot. That's, like I said, I like him, man. But I wonder why Blackbeard is so much of an antagonist. You get what I'm saying? Like, why is he so antagonistic? I mean, Rox does have like pretty cruel ways of doing things, but like, why is Blackbeard so corrupted compared to Rox? When Blackbeard was a child, he was more scared. He seemed more innocent. He seemed more laid back. But like, he gets activated. Like, why is he so did they do something to him? Like, did the world government do something to Rocks and then to Blackbeard or something? Like, maybe they killed Rocks and then did experiments on Blackbeard. Like, what did they do to make him so, like, I don't know. He just seems more ruthless and brutal. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more context on exactly why there's a difference here. But yeah, you got to join my crew. He's just like Luffy with that. But I mean, hey, right? Rocks looks so goddamn cool, man. And he got, does he have like Elbaf drip on too? He said, "Hey man, join my crew, bro. I got y'all drip on," or kinda. I don't know. Might be his own drip. The world government won't hear you out, right? You get it now. The time has come. This is a real feast. Gee ha ha ha. So that's the king of Elbaf. He sure is big. Who are all these guys? Some of these guys, I don't. Oh, okay. This Wang, what's his name? Obviously black. I mean, Whitebeard, Stussy, Shiki. What's his name? Wang Ji, I think this is his name. The other guy kind of remind me of Vasco Shot with them fucking necks and shit. I don't know who he is. He look kind of interesting too. All of them do, honestly. All the old pirates from back in the day always look cool. Don't be stupid. If I anchor myself with the royal government won't hear you out, you get it now. Okay, I already read that. Don't be stupid. If I anchor myself with a thug like you, I'll lose all the goodwill I built up with my allies. What of it? Aren't those allies government pawns? What's the point of reaching for something that's impossible? You gotta level the playing field. Don't be a wet blanket, Harold. Elbaf has the greatest warriors in the world. If something churns your stomach, you should just crush it. That's the old way. Elbaf has changed. That's the old way. Elbaf has changed. People never change. That same bloodlust is still pulsing through you. Hey, can't you two just enjoy the meal? You guys should. I wonder if we're gonna see like some kind of bond or conversation between Blackbeard and Loki too, since their fathers were cool. Like, could Blackbeard actually? I mean, no, I can't picture him ever being. I think he will fight alongside Luffy against Emu, but then him and Luffy will fight in the end. That's been my prediction for a long time. So maybe that's where that connection comes in. And then even there's like a thing with the Roger versus Rocks, which is like Luffy, Blackbeard, all that lineages, and you guys should follow that. If you follow a man like him, you'll only be led to ruin. You guys should know that if you follow a man like him, you'll only be led to ruin. Hey, can't you two just enjoy the meal? Like, Whitebeard just chilling, like, bro, can y'all just stop following that moron? Gee ha ha, don't make me laugh. We're all completely out for ourselves. None of us would bat an eye if Rocks died. Shiki, the wicked, future golden lion. We're definitely gonna see Shiki again. Like, I hope so. I really hope so, honestly. Well, I feel like I was about to say, well, I feel like Blackbeard gonna like go find people like Shiki and some of the other surviving Rocks members somehow. Like they're locked away. So Shiki the Wicked. Stussy, Miss Buckin, the tech bandit, Buckingham, Stussy, Don Marlin, gangster from West Blue. I wonder if he got some kind of relation with Beige. Well, that's not to say his plans don't have certain appeal. They could prove very lucrative. Have you heard of Hachinosu? That place they call the Isle of Exiles, or even Pirate Island. Countries all around the world send the worst pirates inmates there as a form of penal exile. It was meant to be a barren island with no food, where all you could do was wait for death. Edward Newgate, future Whitebeard. But last year, the survivors started. Look, Caribou? A lot of us had predictions or theories about Caribou and Blackbeard, some kind of relation with them, like if they're related or something. But since we know Blackbeard is Rock's son, maybe this is Caribou's dad. Maybe, right? But last year, the survivors started banding. Comes looking at his ears, his fucking tongue. But last year, the survivors started banding together. And why do you think that happened? Pirate Prophet Ochoku. Pirate Prophet, interesting. Okay. Future Commodore of Pirate Island. Believe it or not, the island had a massive gold deposit. A shadowy organization found out and got involved. They helped the criminals amass a fortune. They really pissed off the government. And Ganzu, the smuggler. These days, anyone who gets near the island gets swarmed by the hardened criminals. They'll strip you of everything. So then we cut a deal with the government. I asked, how much are you going to pay us if we take that island back for you guys? Once we get the money, we'll take down Pirate Island and split the mountain load of loot between us. Loot between us. But there's no way in hell we're just handing over the island and those criminals after that. But there's no way in hell we're just handing over the island and those criminals after that. Get it? I'll take charge of Hachinosu with these dumbasses under me. We'll turn it into a pirate paradise. I can already see the government and Marines standing there like clueless dogs. Vahahaha. This is just a prologue to my life. Using that island as my base, I'll crush the Navy, bring the Holy Land crashing down, and after that, I'm going to be king of the world. Yep. That's something I said a long time ago. He wants to be the king of the world. And then Blackbeard's doing the same exact thing. Interesting. So the Blackbeard, does he ever truly care about being the king of the pirates? I don't think so. So like, wouldn't that be a big twist if like Oda? I mean, the only thing about Blackbeard that's like the fact that he was the reason why Ace got killed and Whitebeard, but specifically Ace for Luffy's sake, for our MC. That's the only part I'm like, okay, well, I don't think he can coexist in a world with Luffy. But like, I don't know. It's just my mentality is being swayed because I see how Rocks is. I see his goal, his vision. Blackbeard has the same ones, as he does it by any means necessary. Rocks does too, but there's like, he has that strength and pride where it almost seems quite respectable or honorable, I should say. Y'all get what I'm saying. Your enemies are too big. You're picking a fight with the whole planet. Say what you want. One day someone's bound to pull it off. There's no such thing as power that lasts forever. Join me, Harold. If we team up, we will be unstoppable. This is going to be Luffy and Loki, though. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be Blackbeard and Loki. Who knows, man? What y'all think, man? Quit inviting me. I told you I'm the king. That doesn't matter. I'm going to claim it the whole damn world. Loki suddenly realized he had found salvation. That's what's up, though. I like that. Like, his dad is, he respects him. He loves him. He loves his son. That's cool, man. That's really cool to see him, like, just happy to hear all this shit. Because he loves this kind of shit, right? This prideful warrior shit. 4 years passed. Harold continued rejecting the numerous invitations he received until one day, Rock's plan had finally reached his fruition, backed by his monstrous crew. He would send shockwaves throughout the world. Set sail, and there goes the Rocks pirates. And once again, break next week. The legend embarks. This is a fire-ass chapter. To learn who Rocks is, I like him a lot. Like, how could you not like him? And I keep repeating throughout my reaction, but like, I just want to know, right? Like, why is Blackbeard so, like, if Rocks knew how Blackbeard was, do y'all think he would have been proud of him or not proud? I feel like he would not be proud, only because of, like, I don't think Rocks would do a lot of underhand tactics. He literally pulled up to the Holy Land and killed an admiral. Blackbeard, I don't think, would do that. Like, he would do it if he knows he can. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that Blackbeard is so... And I actually like it because he's like a real pirate. So it's just that I just find it interesting that they're different. But I like that they're different, right? I don't like when there's overlap between lineages and shit. And we haven't even seen the overlaps, honestly, in this manga. Like, Oda does a good job at not doing that. The father is not the same as their son and vice versa. It's never the same, So, damn, I fuck with Loki. Like, Elbaf giving me some fire characters. I fuck with Loki because he's innocent. Well, not completely, but like, I mean, they hating on him. It ain't even his fault. His mama did all that bullshit. If his mama loved him, he would never be looked at like this. Not like this. No. And Rocks is like, in this chapter alone, he's one of my favorite characters in the damn series. Like, seriously. Like, he has goals and he has a goal and visions, and he's doing something that, honestly, everything of what he said there, it's not even like he even trying to kill innocent people. We never even seen nothing about him targeting innocents. Maybe they might die in a crossfire, but like, he ain't targeting like innocent people. He's only targeting Marines, world government, and other pirates. But even with other pirates, he does Davey Back fights to recruit them. He don't even go out there and kill pirates. He just want to recruit them to make Pirate Island like with pirates. That's interesting, man. Because like even when you look at like Luffy and what the Straw Hats do, they go island to island, they save people. They have these big ass parties at the end of every arc with other people. And then Blackbeard at Hachinoso, he be partying it up over there too. Like, put it like, basically what I'm saying is, what I'm starting to notice between Luffy and Blackbeard is that, just like when we first met them, right? The whole cherry pie thing, like, they're both the same, but they're also different at the same time. And I just find it interesting that they're always paralleled with each other. They're parallels to each other. And I feel like they can coexist. You know, like this chapter made me think that these two characters could technically at the very least work together against Emu. At the very least, that I think is absolutely going to happen. At some point, they're going to join up, team up for a little bit to fight Emu, but they're going to fight each other in the end. The only thing I will say though is like the shit with Ace, right? And then Whitebeard, how he fucking backstabbed his own crewmate with Thatch when he got like that kind of shit is the stuff that I feel like it's a bit, you know. Maybe Rox does have influence on him. Maybe when Rox died, he started to just get really like, he started getting really desperate. So he put it upon himself to like force his son to kind of take over that. Maybe that's what happened there. But it kind of reminds me of like Madara from Naruto, to tell you the truth. Like honorable, respectable. He has big goals and admiration and ambitions and whatnot. But shit happens. You know, with the Uchiha clan and all that, and the Senju, all that shit that happened, the politicking, and then he starts to get a bit more aggressive, you know, over time. So it might be something like that. I'm thinking it could have been something like that. But this was a 10 out of 10 chapter. I cannot wait to talk about this with some of my homies, man. Shout out to Commodore Laz. I'm gonna watch his reaction too after this, because y'all know he a goat. If you don't know him, go check out Commodore Laz. Speaking of Commodore, we had a Commodore in this chapter, which that is Caribou's daddy right there, man. That's his dad. But I can't wait to talk to him and my boy Sherm and Twitchy when he gets caught up. That's gonna be fun. But let me know down below, how'd you guys like my reaction? How'd you guys like the chapter? Any theories, predictions for the next one? Obviously, we're on break next week, so we won't be here. But just let me know. Anyway, though, I hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video, and peace.